Hey guys, this is Take Racer and today I'm going to review this Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. Now I have been using this watch now for like 2 odd months and I'm going to share my experience with you guys that what I feel about this watch, whether you should buy this watch or not. So without any further delay, let's get started. So I unboxed this watch like 2 months ago and the link for that video will be in the description and in the I button, so you can go and watch it from there. Now if you talk about the build quality of this watch, so the entire watch module is constructed, or the main frame is constructed using a metal, or you can say aluminium, and the construction is really very good. And all the sensors and docking connectors which is under the bottom side of the watch is housed using a good quality plastic. So it's a glossy plastic, but no scratches as of now on that part. So again, the build quality is pretty good. And at top we have the display. So they haven't specified any type of protection that they have provided, but as of now no scratches onto a display, although we have some minor one, but not any major scratches on the display as well. So the build quality, it gets a huge thumbs up. Now let's talk about the display of this watch. Now I have been stressing a lot about the display of this watch because trust me guys, the display of this watch is really very good. There are again various other watches which are available in this particular price range. Some of them do offer good quality LCD display. I don't have any issues with those as well, but the AMOLED display does make a difference. So if you are having in a if you are in a dark condition or a dark room, you will instantly notice the difference between an AMOLED and an LCD panel. So in that case, it gives that like a 10% boost to your overall look of this watch. So definitely prefer an AMOLED display if you are getting while buying a smartwatch, and if you are investing a lot, like a good amount of money. So the display quality is really very good. It has a 1.5-inch AMOLED display and the display works super fine, and even like the peak brightness is of 450 nits. Like it's okay for even if you are in a dark room, it's completely visible. If even if you are in outside sunlight or in a direct sunlight, it's completely visible, so no issues with the display. And it does have an auto brightness sensor which works completely fine in all the scenarios, so no issues with the display as well. Now if you talk about the operating system, I am not completely aware of which operating system they are using, neither they have specified it, but I think they are using like some Android like operating system because of the toggles that I can see onto the watch, and even the actual working, the fluidity and everything is just like super fine and super smooth. So you don't find any lags or hiccups while using the watch, although the new software update is making few issues, but that would be fixed because those are software issues. But rest, the entire UI and all the features are working super fine, all the modes are working fine, so no issues with the overall OS or the software experience that you're going to get. And even the pairing time is really very quick, like it takes about 10 to 15 seconds if you are not connected with your phone. So it like takes 15 seconds and your data is synced with your phone, so that's really a very nice thing. Now let's talk about the battery life. Now, as Amazfit claims, it can give you 14 days of battery life. Well, that is possible, might be some under test conditions. Well, practically that's not possible because this watch can, according to my usage, this watch can give you about like 6 days of battery life. Like about a week you can go with this watch and still have some 20% of the battery left, because that is my case. I have active heart rate monitoring enabled all the time. Then sleep tracking is enabled, and all the features that and the notifications, and it's like all the 7 days it is connected completely to my phone all the time. So it should suffice you above 6 days as per my usage and analytics that I have seen in the past 2 months. So like some of the users might have some issues with the battery life, that may be because of some of the features such as always on display. Like I usually don't use the always on display because I do while sitting at home, I usually don't need that thing, so I just turn it off when I'm not using it. So you can just configure these settings and get an optimal battery life according to your usage. So yeah, you could easily get like 6 days of battery life and still have a like 20% charge left, which can again extend your battery life for again next coming day as well. So according to me, like 7 days is a good amount of battery life. So if it is taking you throughout the weekdays, it's completely fine. I could easily put it on a charge like on Saturday night and again top up ready by the Sunday morning. And it takes like about 1.5 to completely charge from like 20%, or you can say 0 to 200%. I haven't measured it accurately, but you can consider like 1.5 hours. So that's pretty nice thing. So I don't have any issues with the battery life as such. Now let's talk about the sensors. So it has SpO2, then heart rate monitoring, and even the GPS sensor. Now first of all, let's talk about the GPS sensor. Now according to me, the GPS sensor is not that much usable if you are using this watch as a normal user, or like someday like activities you are doing some activities like alternative days. So GPS sensor is not that much usable to our cases because it's used for walking and activity tracking. So someone is like who is a sports person or who likes to do various type of activities as sports events, then in that case GPS might be very useful because the tracking is really very good. Someone who needs actual data or accurate data tracking of the walk or that jogging he is doing, so in that case GPS sensor is really very good. But although the GPS locking is a bit slow, if you just start with an event, it just takes like 1 minute to simply lock the GPS signal and it becomes quite irritated. So you just start doing the activity and it locks the signal simultaneously. So yeah, it's usable in some of the cases, but it's not at all like you are using it on a daily basis. Now talking about the heart rate monitoring, it's completely fine and it's like 99% accurate. It just tracks your heart rate completely fine and it's completely accurate as well. And active heart rate monitoring is enabled so that it will just track your heart rate like about an interval of like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or even like even like 1 hour. You can configure it from your Zep app. So that feature is really working fine and it gives you entire analysis of your heart rate monitoring entire day. Now let's talk about the SpO2 sensor. Now if we talk about the accuracy, it's like 90 to 95% accurate. But although there are some users who are having issue regarding the SpO2 measurement, and some of them are saying that the sensor is faulty or the watch is faulty, that's not the case. Make sure you try out these troubleshooting methods before posting any review. Just wear your watch below your wrist and make sure that the module is completely like completely fit onto your wrist. There should not be any loose contact between your skin and the sensor to have an accurate measurement. And make sure you do not move your hand while you are performing that SpO2 measurement. ज़्यादा अभी ऐसे hand हिलाओगे तो काम नहीं करेगा. So yeah, make sure that you follow these steps and your SpO2 should work fine, because I just went through all these things and I just found out while using this watch in my like past 2 months of experience. So yeah, SpO2 measurement is like 90 to 25% fine. It just tracks your SpO2 like during the night time it's like 93 to 24 and during the daytime it's like 96 to 99%. So it's completely fine. I haven't verified it with an oximeter, but it should be like 90% accurate according to the results. Now let's talk about the accessories. So there are a lot of queries for the accessories of this watch. So I've made a video on the screen protectors and a tempered glass for this particular watch, so you can go and watch it in the I button. So if you talk about the screen protectors, so there are some screen protectors which are available on the online site. So if I found any of those, I'll link down in the description, so you can go and purchase it from there. But some of them are like out of stock or not available, so you have to be sure. You can even go to some offline stores for getting the accessories. You can easily get the screen protectors. And if we talk about the straps, so the strap is like a quick release strap, so you can quickly release the strap by simply just pushing out this and you can release the strap. So that's pretty nice thing. And if you want to have some replacement strap, you can always go with a 20 strap. So this is a 20mm strap, so you can simply search on Google or Amazon for 20mm strap and you can have a replacement for this. Make sure that it has a quick release functionality to simply interchange the strap, and yes, you can simply change the straps as well. Now guys, it's time for the conclusion, whether you should go with this watch or not. So first of all, there are a lot of watches which are available in this particular price range, so and even below this price range, so which is offering the same feature as this watch. So I'll just tell you a few good things about this watch. So the watch has that AMOLED display, so that's the most highlighting point, and I personally feel it's a very differentiating factor from other watches which are available in this price range. So that 1.5-inch AMOLED display, it's stunning and it looks really very gorgeous when you are like in a dark room or even on a bright sunny day. The colors looks very punchy and the entire display is like very good quality, so no issues with the display. And the OS and the other UI elements and the features which are available on the watch, it's like a breeze experience. You won't get any lag or stutter while using the watch. and all the features out there works completely fine. You do even have the Alexa integration and it works completely fine, although you cannot have some complex tasks with Alexa, but finding some information, arithmetic calculation, it's completely fine using this watch, so that's not an issue. Now talking about the sensor data, the sensor accuracy is like 90 to 95% fine, so no issues with the sensor data as well, so that's really a good thing. And again, one of the most important thing is the comfort level of this watch. Now these are the rubber straps which comes by default into the with the watch, and the quality of the rubber is very good, and even the material on the back side of the watch is very good. As you can see, I don't have any like itching or stretch any marks on my wrist, so the complete experience of wearing this watch is like comfortable. You do not have any like issues while wearing this watch. So again, that's pretty nice thing. You can always change the straps according to your need and requirement. So yeah guys, I feel that for the price of 7,000 it's completely a steal deal if you get this watch. So if you have some like discounts available on the online or during the sales, you can obviously get this below 7,000 rupees. So, and that would be a really very good deal if you get it below 7,000 rupees. So I would conclude that you should definitely go with this watch if you are willing to have all those features that I listed right now. So yeah guys, this is pretty much it for this video guys. If you found this video really helpful, then do that like button, subscribe button, and stay tuned for more such videos. So thank you guys, thanks for watching.